And when they had pulled off the skin of his head with the hair, they asked him, wilt thou eat before thou be punished
God damn.
throughout every member of thy body?
Now you see that, man? And that's the time that we coming up in right now, man. All right, it's going right back to that, man.
That's right.
You know, because it's going to come a time when you sit in the concentration camp, you know, and they're going to be forcing you to get this RFID microchip. And if you don't get it, what they're going to do? They're going to torture you and put you to death. They're going to do it to your kids. They're going to do it to your mother, your loved ones, and all that, man. But look what Esau did back then. Now that's where you get that term scalping from, man. Because they pulled his skin off his scalp, his hair, off the top of his head, man. And they talk about the Indians started that, man. That's a bunch of bullshit. Esau did that, man.
That's right.
You know? And it tells you right there. They scalped this man. And on top of that, they killed his brother right in front of him. You know? They killed his brother right in front of him thinking that was going to make him full, man. So that's the same way they're going to do now, man. Because the spirit of Satan is still the same spirit, man. With all his twisted and perverted ways of torture and all that, man. You know? But even though while this is going on, the Lord, well, these brothers, they had to be put to death for whatever reason Yahweh Bashim Yahushua saw fit. And that was for testimony for us, man. You know? But also, the brother got a scripture. Bring that out, right?
So shall they fear. Isaiah chapter 59, verse 19. So shall they fear the name of the Lord from the west, and his glory from the rising of the sun. When the enemy shall come in like a flood, the Spirit of the Lord shall lift up a standard against him.
That's right. That's right. So that right there is talking about America. That's why I'm trying to give you a comparison of the ancient time and then right now what's going to happen in America. The same thing is coming, coming, man. It says when the enemy shall come in like a flood, right? You know? Read that one more time, Brother Michelle.
So shall they fear the name of the Lord from the west.
That's right. It says, so shall they fear the name of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua from the west. And what's the west? This is the Western society. All right? America is a part of Western society. The Western civilization. Because right now in this country and everything like that, don't nobody fear the name of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua except for his real men.
That's right.
All right? The elect. The hopeful elect. And those are the only ones that's going to fear him, man. And fear him is respect him. To come out and do the work. And not just do the work, you also got to be brotherly, man. You also got to act accordingly, man. You know? This ain't always about coming out, cursing out Esau. Cursing out the so-called white man and all that, man. It's all about edifying your people, man. You know? And my spirit been lately just to come out and encourage the brothers on these up-and-coming events, man. You know? Because it's coming to that, man. Go ahead, Al.
And his glory from
That's
the
right.
rising of the sun, when the enemy shall come in like a flood, the Spirit of the Lord shall lift up a standard against him.
That's right. So you look up that word standard, that's a way out, man. All right? That's the way out. And their way out was death, man. You know? I'm going to get that for you. Because the Lord always gives you a way out, man. What was that, 59, 19, right? So you look up that word standard in Isaiah 59 and 19, and that's nos. Nos. It's to flee, escape. All right? To flee, to escape, to take flight, depart, disappear, to fly, to the attack on the horseback, to drive back, to take flight, to put to flight, to drive hastily, to cause to disappear and hide, man. So that's what that standard is, man. All right? No matter what, how the Lord got it set up. You might have some brothers, man, the way the Lord got it planned, you might be sitting there in the concentration camp. Like these brothers right here was getting dismembered and all that, man. You know? And Yahweh Bashim Al-Shah send a brother to come save you. Because you're going to have spiritual powers in these times. You know, right here in these bodies, man. The same way Samson had it. The same way King David had it. You know? Yahweh Shah had it to walk on the water, man.
That's right.
You know? And also, I believe it was Peter had it too, because he believed, and he started walking on the water. Then what happened? He started sinking because he stopped believing, man. Which that's symbolic to a lot of things, man. Just like if you coming into the truth, you all gung-ho, you believing in this, that, and the third, then all of a sudden you stop believing, what's going to happen? You're going to start sinking, man. Losing your faith, man. You know? And that happens a lot. And right now is the time of the Passover. You know? What we got, like 13 more days? Because the new moon was yesterday. That was the 15th. So 14 days from that is the Passover. So we got 13 more days of the Passover. And actually with that, being said that yesterday basically brought in the real New Year.
That's right.
You know? That was the real New Year, not Esau's New Year. You know? Okay. Exactly. And that's the first month. The first day of the first month is yesterday. You know? So the Lord, that standard is a way to escape, to flee, you know? Because it said when the devil shall come in like a flood, man. You know? So that's like you sitting in your home, man. And like you say a lot, Esau likes to come in 2:30 in the morning. Break of dawn. And it's set in there from the rising of the sun, man. That's when Esau likes to attack, man. All them niggas in there asleep, yeah, let's go get them. You know?
That's Caroline.
Yeah, that's Esau. That's Esau, because what Esau do, they soft, man. They want that element of surprise whole thing, man. Yeah, cut. You know? And they're weak, man. That's what the scriptures say, man. One people shall be stronger than the other, man. One shall be stronger than the other. I believe that's in Genesis. Grab that book, Michelle. I think it's Genesis 25, roughly about that. We're talking about Esau.
From the book of 2 Maccabees, chapter 7, verse 8. But he answered in his own language and said, no. Wherefore he also received the next torment in order.
Damn, so what it say? He said he answered in his own language, man.
That's right.
So he wasn't speaking that bullshit they was talking. He was speaking the Paleo Hebrew, man. Because he was an Israelite that knew he was an Israelite and knew his heritage and tradition and language, man. All right? So he knew that. So that's why he answered in his language, man. You know? And guess when he's speaking in that language, basically he's speaking to Yahweh Bashim Al-Shah. Because that's the language that Yahweh Bashim Al-Shah speaks, man. He speaks that Hebrew, man. You know? And not that Yiddish Hebrew that they speak now. That's not real Hebrew, man.
That's right.
That's a bastard language, man. You know?
Wherefore he also received the next torment in order.
Yeah, the next torment in order. Go ahead.
As the former did.
Hey.
Verse 9. And when he was at the last gasp, he said,
Damn, there you go.
Thou like a fury takest us out of this present life.
Damn, go ahead.
But the King of the world shall rise us up,
There you go.
who have died for his love,
There you go.
unto everlasting life.
Damn, read that one more time over the shot, man. So that right there, that though. And he said this at his last breath, man. Right when he was about to check out, he said it at his last breath, man. You know? So that brother, now that's what, man, that's called being faithful until death, man. And that's like, read that one more time.
And when he was at the last gasp, he said, Thou like a fury takest us of this present life, but the King of the world shall arise us up.
That's right. So he said, he told us because this dude was the king at the time, man. Right? So he said it angrily, like, yo, man, you know what, man, you might have got me now, you know? But the king of the earth going rile us up, man. Read that one more time, Baba Kashar, man. That's beautiful right there, man.
From the book of 2 Maccabees, chapter 7, verse 9. And when he was at the last gasp,
But that's his last breath. Go ahead.
he said, Thou like a fury takest us out of this present life.
Yeah, that like a fury. So they was furious, man. Why you think? That's like, if you want somebody to do something, like, all right, promise I'm gonna use my woman as an example, man, because I get furious with this shit. You know, you tell her like, listen, you be like, yo, babe, don't do such and such, whatever, man. You know, or your children, man. If you got children, whatever. I mean, as a woman, you tell her, I don't want you dealing with this, that, and the third, man. All right. Then all of a sudden you go out there and you see her doing that shit. That's going to infuriate you. You're going to be mad. You know, to the point sometimes like if you catch a woman cheating, you're going to want to put your hands on her, man. You know. So like that's a fury. That's a rage. Like you be in a rage. And a lot of dudes, man, like they catch their woman. Like a lot of dudes put they woman to death in a man, which that's actually in the law. You know, that's adultery. That's punishable by death according to our laws, man. You know. But right now we are in Babylon under their captivity. So if you go do that now, guess what? They're gonna throw you in jail. They throw you under the jail. Then Esau sit there and tell you, because Esau know that that's right. They'd be like, damn, man, I would have did the same thing. You know? So that's a double-minded man. They know that if they caught their woman cheating, they'd kill them, man. You know? Exactly. But guess what? They'd get away with it. So.
But the King of the world shall arise us up.
Damn, so that you see that? It said the king of the world. Right? So right now, you know, it says, I'll bring this out, I think every week. Job 9:24. It says the earth is given into the hands of the wicked. So right now, you know, the wicked is ruling, but they can't bring you back to life. They can't resurrect you. So they was talking about Yahweh Shah, man.
That's right.
Because this world, we are of this world, but this world was made for our sakes, man. You know? This world was made for our sakes. Not for the Edomite's sake, not for the Moabite's sake, not for none of their sakes. It was made for us. When the Lord made everything, going back to Genesis, the first chapter, first verse and all that, Yahweh Ba'ashim Al-Shah, he made all that for us. The earth and everything that goes in it. Even the other nations were made for us, man.
That's right.
You know? But our people, why you think when you sit there and watch the sunrise, the Lord made that for you, man. For you to enjoy it, man. You know? Just like the Yahweh is our heavenly Father. You have your earthly dad, whatever. The dad that brought you into this world. You might have a father that might have came from the streets or whatever. And he so-called called himself cleaning his act up, getting himself together. Might get a nice job and try to move you out the hood or whatever and give you a nice house. That's the same way that the Lord made the earth for you. The Father takes care of his sons. And if you're a son of the Lord going to take care of you.
That's right.
But you got to believe on him and call on his name, man. You know?
Jack.
I'm going to bring this up real quick because these brothers were faithful until death, man. All right? Now this is Revelation chapter 2 and 10, which is the same thing that's coming up, and these brothers had already went through that, man. This is the book of Revelation chapter 2, verse 10. And this is Yahweh Shah talking. It says, fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison. All right? So when it's telling you about the devil, it's not talking about a dude running around in red suit with horns, man.
That's right.
All right? So it said the devil shall cast some of you into prison. What was these dudes in? They wasn't in a regular facility. They was in a dungeon and all that, getting dismembered, man. You know? What's another form of a prison nowadays? You got the concentration camps, which they already have lined up for you. They got the FEMA camps. Why do you think that they have the mass graves, basically, and caskets to fit a lot of bodies in there?
That's right.
All right. It says, the devil shall cast some of you into prison, that ye may be tried. Damn. It says that ye may be tried, and ye shall have tribulation. So these dudes were tried, man. And they had tribulation. And you see the end result. And these dudes were so powerful, man, and valiant, you know, that they ain't fold, even until death, man. Until death. You threaten a nigga with death nowadays on the street, they're gonna give up everything, man. They give up their goddamn mother, man. Giving up taste. Esau don't even gotta threaten you with death now. All you gotta do is threaten to lock you up. And you'll give up the, how they say, losing your religion.
That's right.
Alright? It says, ye shall have tribulation 10 days.
Yes, sir.
It says, be thou faithful until death, and I will give thee a crown of life, man. So it says, be thou faithful until death, and he'll give you a crown of life. What's life, man? The life is the scriptures, man. It's life in these scriptures. So if you're not afraid of death, if you understand death, then you know that you're coming back. It's called reincarnation, man. Because death it wipes your memory clean, man. Once you die, you go back to the spirit world, where you know all things, man. You in your right mind. And that's what this dude was basically saying, man. He wasn't scared. They said the king of the world, matter of fact, move fast. But they call Yahweh Shah the king of kings, man. And the Lord of lords, man. So when he said the king of the world is going to raise him up, he was talking about Yahweh Shah, man. Because you got many kings on the earth. Which the guy, what's his name? Rockefeller, Rothschild. That dude is considered the Lord, man. He calls himself Lord Rothschild. No? Revelation 17. to.
Revelations chapter 17, verse 14.
And I'm bringing this out just to make my point that Yahweh Shai is the King of Kings and the Lord of Lords. And at the same time, it's going to tell you right there. Go ahead. Huh?
These shall make war with the Lamb, and the Lamb shall overcome them.
And that right there is talking about the war that's about to be in heaven, man.
For
Which
he
is talking about when Yahweh Shai comes back. All right? That's why they're making all this different technology to fight against the land. All right? To fight against the heavenly angels and the chariots that's going to come back to destroy this people.
That's right.
Esau's going to try to go ahead. They show you that at Independence Day. Independence Day resurgent. But they always try to make it seem like Esau's going to win. All right? That's why I talk about those space wars or something like that, I believe. You know? That's why they're making all this different technology to pipe people up to go fight against the heavenly angels. Go ahead, huh?
For he is Lord of lords and King of kings.
There it go, right there. Read that last part right there on that part.
But the King of the world shall rise up, shall rise us up, who have died for his laws unto everlasting life.
Damn. Who have died for his laws into everlasting life. That right there is like, damn, plain and simple. Right to the point, man. You know? He died, he died for the law, statutes, and commandments. Because if you was under the law, wouldn't none of us be here.
That's right.
Because we all fell short, man. And I'm pretty sure we all did something that's punishable until death, man. You know? That's punishable unto death. But that's where that whole grace keeps in. Go ahead, Rub the shot.
After him was the third, made a mocking stop. And when he required, he put out his tongue.
Damn.
And
So they was trying to make him a mocking stop, but he ended up flipping the roll on them and doing it because what they do, they cut his brother's his tongue out first. They did that to his brother, so he's like, basically came at him like, I'm ready, man. You know? That's the spirit you got be. You got to look, man, I'm ready, man. I'm ready to go back to the spirit world for y'all outside, man. That's right. You know? Because what else is left right here, man? Nothing. You know? We striving for salvation. The ultimate is you want to be beamed up on a chariot. You know? But it say the dead and Yahweh Shai Hamashiach shall be risen first, man. You know? And that goes back, these brothers, they back here on earth right now reincarnated. But the men that have to be put to death, and also the men that died in the truth, man, like Abba Bivens, you know? You got a lot, what's the brother name? High Priest Bun Lawyer. Like when I first came into the truth, I was listening to that dude, man. And that brought me around to the doctrine of GMS, man. You know?
And that right soon, holding forth his hands manfully, and said courageously, these I had from heaven, and for his laws I despised them, and from him I hope to receive them again.
God damn. Yo, that's crazy. So he put out his hands and was like, you can take all, like you ain't give them to me. The Lord gave them to me, man. You know?
That's right.
And that's all Esau does, is try to threaten you with violence, man. But they, they got a lot of hell to pay, man. Through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai, man. You know? But for this right here, because they ain't never get paid back for this right here yet, man. They ain't get paid back for the things that they did to us in you know, in slavery here in America, man.
That's right.
You know? So yo, the Esau got hell to pay, man. You know? It talks about the blood, since they didn't refrain from blood, their blood is required, man. That's the only thing that's gonna well, they're not gonna be saved, but that's the only compensation, so to speak, that can make this thing right, man. You know? And Yahweh Bashim outside go and get it, man.